And then we have said, we are not dealing with every problem that is happening in these districts. From, I don't know, you know the problems, but we can't deal with all of them. We said we are focusing on issues to do with climate variability. This is a concept that may be familiar with some of us. We have some environment officers, but for others, it may not be so familiar. But it is very simple. It is simple changes or sudden changes in the environment which are part of the natural cycling pattern, you see, but they result in adverse events. Okay? So you have climate variability. The rains come strongly, or the sun shines for 1 week more, and then people's livelihoods are lost. People lose life, epidemics come, landslides come, and all this. So that is the focus, the climate variability in the region and how it is impacting on development and livelihoods of households. That is a key focus for the Resilient Africa Network for this region. The second theme is chronic conflict, the effects of chronic conflict. But that one is not a focus issue in the Elgon region, because for reasons as you know, the Elgon region is relatively peaceful with regard to political and social strife. So that one is an issue we are dealing with in other parts of the region, like North Kivu and South Kivu with the DRC and Northern Uganda and parts of Rwanda. But for us here, we're focusing on sudden changes in the environment that lead people to lose their livelihoods. Now, the other thing I wanted to emphasize is that in order to get solutions, RAN, the Resilient Africa Network, is using a new, not a new approach, but a unique approach. A unique approach. And this is being defined by Dr. Wanjiku and team, that we want to go down to the communities and first understand. We want to look at their adaptive capacities. How are they adapting? Maybe it is from those adaptations that we can get something new. Instead of sitting down with you, the technocrats and the experts, and then we manufacture something which we think will change the communities, but then they don't take it. We all know, I don't know if we have some environment and sanitation officers here, that while the latrine is obvious in most of our heads, and it is a relatively simple technology to construct, but when you go to the communities, it's not as simple to get them to construct that. Even if you coerce them, you put them in a cell, they will go back and may not construct it. So these simple, appropriate technologies, to what extent do we involve the communities in giving us or sharing their wisdom with us as we come up with the innovations? So we want to ground truth our innovations. We want to go down to the communities, hear from them, and then we take what they tell us to our students and our faculty, and we say, the people of Bududa say they want a super stove that can cook beans in 30 minutes, and which is not a pressure cooker. And then they sit down and use all their brains and what, because that is what they are trained to do. And then they solve that issue. But the challenge should come from the people of Bududa or Manafa or Utaleja. Is that okay? Now, the second thing is that we have policy. Because of the many challenges that have been going on in these areas, it doesn't mean that nothing is going on. Government and the different stakeholders and the civil society have tried several tricks, several policies to deal with those problems. So other than trying to reinvent the wheel, why not test some of those already proven policies and see what the community thinks? So we did a context analysis from Bududa, and we found there are several policies that government has put in place, several. And many of them, there's no question about their effectiveness. The only question is the community's attitude, knowledge, attitudes, and practices related to those policies. And we learned that a lot of those policies maybe were developed at technocrat level, either mid-level managers or high-level managers, but the level of consultation of communities may not have been sufficient. But if communities were properly consulted, maybe the policies would be taken up. Now, in comes a methodology introduced by Professor James Fishkin from Stanford, and he has come with his team. It's called deliberative polling. Deliberative polling. This is one of the new tricks that RAN would like to use in some of our communities to see if it is something that can bring innovation in the way we deal with communities. So, what is deliberative polling? Professor Fishkin is going to tell us about it. But before he comes in with a very technical presentation of that, I can give what I think about it. In summary, that a lot of policies and social development